Hello guys, it is Henry or LibShorty, and I am back with another Let's Talk Black Ops 2 video. This one I will be going over perks, what perks I like, and which perks I believe are overrated. But very quickly, I would just like to point out that these are just my thoughts and opinions, and I like to think of myself as a rusher, but also somewhat objective player. So if you have a bit of a slower playstyle or you don't play the objective as much, these perks and setups might not be as good for you as they are for me. So just keep that in mind. And I'd also like to talk about the gameplay for a second. I'm rolling with a 5-man party with the Rhino Dino or Austin, Man United 2514 or Andrew, Pater Wait or Peter, and then CBG 449 or Chase. And Chase was actually the one who turned me on to the whole sentry gun being amazing thing. So the two of us will be coming out with a dual comm in a little bit of more in depth how to use the sentry gun. But anyway, starting off in tier 1, there are 3 perks I really like to use, and those are lightweight, hardline, and ghost. And I would recommend running hardline on every single one of your classes. It only lowers, I believe, the kill streak by 50 points, but you really notice the 50 points a lot. It's the difference between like a kill, 3 kills and 2 assists, or 1 assist depending on the game type, to just 3 kills for a UAV, which is great. I love being able to just get 3 kills or cap an enemy flag and dom, or be the first to cap the hard point and then just need 1 kill and boom, have my UAV. So I would definitely recommend hardline. It just makes everything easier. But I would not really recommend running just hardline unless you're maybe playing TDM or something. I would recommend running perk 1 greed with either lightweight or ghost. Now, those two are totally rushers perks now. I mean, obviously you can only use lightweight until you get ghost. So lightweight is very good because there's my dog barking in the background. Lightweight is very good because you take no fall damage, you move faster. It's exactly like Lightweight Pro in Black Ops 1, and that's a great perk. I love being able to just take no damage when I'm falling. Just pretty much, it lets you be a little more reckless with yourself. But then after you unlock Ghost, I would recommend when you Prestige, if you decide to Prestige, to bring Ghost back. Ghost is totally a rusher's perk now. It's great. I love it. I use it on almost all of my classes because being able to stay hidden from UAV when you're rushing is great. It's for rushers now, totally. And it also lets you be pretty reckless because you can know that, like, oh, I can just push up into their spawn when they have a UAV and they won't see me, or something like that. But don't worry for you campers with Ghost. Ghost still works if you are a camper. Most people think not, but I have really good tips and tricks on how to camp with Ghost. So all you want to do, you want to go onto like Plaza or Turbine, one of those unbelievable maps. Yeah, the unbelievable ones. And you go to the sides and literally just jump off the edge. It's super effective. Like player just jumped off the edge. It's super effective because no one can kill you. No one can kill you. You don't let them get any kills to their kill streaks, and also they don't have the satisfaction of being able to kill you. So you basically just control your own fate. You just jump off and no one can stop you. It's unbelievable. Anyway, another perk that might be very useful is Flak Jacket. I personally do not use Flak Jacket that much, and there are situations when I feel that I need to, but overall I do not regret not using it that much because I don't run into too many explosives. Bouncing Bettys you can just crouch under. Claymores usually are pretty easy to spot out, and just nades and semtexes are kind of annoying, but a lot of people run with greed perks, wild cards, instead of running some nades. So I would just pass on Flak Jacket unless literally all you do is try and get caps like for domination. If you were just always on the B flag, maybe you want to put on Flak Jacket. But then for perk 2. Perk 2, tier 2 slot is pretty useless in my opinion. I mean, there's only one perk I would even recommend equipping, and that'd be toughness. Because toughness is a type of perk where like you don't really notice it till it's gone. You use it, it's on like it's your starting tier 2 perk, and then when it's gone, I feel personally that I really notice the difference of when it's gone. Oh, look at this. I put like 3 sentry guns in this area by the end, and they just tear shit up. It's unbelievable. But sorry for that. Yeah, toughness. You do not notice it until it's gone, and then it's like it's very hard to play. At least at the beginning when you take toughness off. But if you feel like toughness is not your thing, I would even recommend not putting on a tier 2 perk. Cold-blooded is fine for target finder, but I do not run into too much trouble with that. They cannot kill you close range. And fast hands might be alright, but I mean, I don't really think you need to throw your stuns and equipment that fast. It goes pretty fast on its own. And the only good thing about that is like the faster. Oh no, my bad. That's for dexterity. Yeah. So I would pass on fast hands and most of the tier 2 perks. Scavenger might be good, but it's a little overrated because yes, you want to replenish ammo, but there are so many good guns on the ground. All the guns are good. And then also, a lot of people just use wild cards. I'd recommend using wild cards instead of your tactical and lethal grenades. So scavenger for me is a little overrated. And then in tier 3 is decent. It's not as good as tier 1, but it is way better than tier 2. The 2 main perks I would recommend that are actually good for in the game when you're on the ground would be dexterity and tac mask. Now, tac mask has like the same effect as flak jacket, and I know I said flak jacket I would just pass on, and it seems like, oh well, people would be less likely to run their tactical grenades than their lethal grenades. But I don't know, just personally, I find that I run into more people using tac mask or using tactical grenades, and that tac mask works pretty well for me. It's just pretty more effective than flak jacket. So I would definitely recommend putting on tac mask. And then the other perk, tier 3 perk, is dexterity. Now dexterity is very similar to toughness in the fact that you don't really notice it till it's gone, because it's the starting tier 3 perk that you get, and you climb things faster, you faster ADS after sprinting, which is very good, especially if you're a rusher, because obviously faster ADS after sprinting would be good. Lets you kill people faster and all that jazz. So dexterity is pretty good. I would recommend using it definitely until you get tac mask at least, but I would try them both out. Or I would even slap on tier 3 greed, take off both of your tactical grenades, and yeah, slap on tier 3 greed, and perk 3 greed and perk 1 greed is what I run on a bunch of my classes. And then engineer. Engineer in and of itself, like during the game, I think it's pretty useless. I mean, yeah, it's nice for identifying shock charges, but if you have tac mask, that doesn't matter. And Betty's, you just crouch or go prone. You can actually crouch though. I guess it's nice for like if you run EMP grenades with it, because you can take out all the like guardians and stuff and get a bunch of points. But the main reason I think engineer is very good is because of the ability to double tap to reroll care packages. Now, care packages in like Modern Warfare 3 were so overpowered, you would always get good stuff. And then in Black Ops 1, though, they were terrible. You would very rarely get good things. And I find, also, Peter is the one who showed me this, that if you run care package with engineer, it just is unbelievable. You can reroll and get so many good things that it's just great. He gets a lot of like orbital VSATs from them. Those are probably the most he gets. I mean, he gets escort drones. I mean, I do too. Whenever I put on engineer and reroll, it's great. I would definitely recommend putting on engineer to just try it out with care package. If you're not running care package, I would try and look for a class without engineer though. And then dead silence and awareness, just the way the footsteps are in this game, those perks are just the biggest waste. Dead silence is useless because you can't hear anything anyway. Awareness is, I mean, I guess I could see where you use it, but it's like barely the normal ability to hear footsteps in Black Ops 1. with awareness. So I would definitely pass on those 2 perks because they're just pretty useless. In my opinion, of course, if you like them, if you play Search and Destroy, go ahead and slap on Dead Silence or Awareness, because all the kids in Search and Destroy might be turning up their mic volume very high. But yeah, that will conclude this perk video. Stay around to check for some more Let's Talks and the Sentry Gun video that I was talking about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Final score was 58-7. So I will catch you guys next time, and thanks for watching. Bye.